Hey everybody, I came to introduce you today to a new product that we're going to be carrying. It's called Duraluxe. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Duraluxe product, it is aluminum metal that comes in a few different textures, shines, and finishes. It comes in a glossy, which we'll be working with today. That was the glossy. And we're going to be looking for a matte finish. Hold on, let's find the matte. We're going to be working with a matte finish. We're going to be working with some of the textured and some of the satin. This one is satin. They're a very nice product, very high quality. They have a UV rating to last 5 years out in the sun, which will open up a whole bunch of new markets for everybody. And let's get this rolling. So, first thing I want to do, I want to make sure that my heat press is nice and hot. We have it set at 401 degrees for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's recommended to do it heat press it between 140 seconds and 160 seconds. I have it set at 150, 60, 120, and 30. Yeah, we have it right in the middle. So we're going to actually close our heat press. And we're going to heat up the rubber, so we want to make sure that the heat press is up to temperature to accurately press this product. Now, like other products out there, aluminum products that are out there, this one is a little bit different. Others recommend that you put it face up like this, paper face down, and press. This is just the opposite. We're going to put our printed paper like this. We're going to place our substrate on top, and we're going to press like that. So first I'm going to peel my substrate. They have a very nice protective coating. It's nice and thick, protects your product. I dropped a few things on this one. You can see there was a little mark in the paper, so I might have a little mark in the center. Let's see if I can clean that. Just wiping it down real quick. Okay, it still has a little mark, but that was my fault. You can see that in the very center, right there. I dropped something on it and it damaged the coating, but that's okay. We get the basic idea. So this one is the matte finish. And the way I want to press it is like this. We're going to center it right on our substrate. And then we're going to fold it over and tape. I want to make sure that it's straight so it looks good. I hate when I mess up projects by not making the bleed too big, or all the noob mistakes that we all can make. Okay, that's once. And let's do it one more time. Get it nice and hot. I'm going to take our piece of heat tape. We're just going to put it right across. I want to fold this side. I see I got my bleed. See that? I want to fold it across the top. making sure that we're very tight. And we should be tight. This is a powder coated product. The coating is very thick, and their clear coat is proprietary. It is a superior clear coating for powder coating, and I really cannot wait to see how this goes. I've been putting this off all week, to be quite honest. I was a little anxiety with a new product. I'm sure everybody knows how that is. But we could see that it's nice and tight on the paper. Fold it over to pull it taut. You can see that the heat really got to that. So we're going to do one sheet. We're going to do the first one all by itself. We're going to put it right in where the burnt is the most. How's that, folks? Because we know we got good pressure, good heat. Another piece right on top of it. Now, I know you folks, don't you hate when that happens, folks? So, you know, usually these metal products we press the opposite way with the coating face up. But the manufacturer suggests to do it this way. So this company has been in business, I think it's 25 years, and they're a European company, and they've just started working in America the last few years. They're very, very big in the outdoor sign industry. They also do, you know, like sides of buildings with big sheets and stuff. When you see in public, like if you go to Times Square and see a building with a mural on the side, chances are it's this product. I'm not saying that particular, you know, those particular buildings use it, but there's a good chance that they do because of the quality of the product and the outdoor UV protection that it provides. Let's get another one going while we're waiting. This one is the glossy. These are just sample packs at 4 inches by 5 inches. And you can see how nicely coated and protected these are. They did a good job. And there's our substrate. It's the Duraluxe glossy. And as I learn more about the company, folks, I will be bringing you all that info. Just placing it down there. Just trying to show you what I'm doing as I do it. Pre-tape. Okay. You can see once again I got my color sticking out the sides. The top is a light blue, so it's hard to see. Let's grab the bottom first this time. Just take it with your hand. Fold it on over. Hold it tight. Okay, folks, I'm putting this one down because the moment the reckoning is coming, I cannot wait to see this product. You know, I never checked my pressure either. It calls for a lot more pressure than I used. Well, I hope I didn't mess this one up, but we're only human. I got many more to go. Should have been using a pinch more pressure. Wow. Wow. Folks. Wow, I'm not changing my pressure. How do you like that? My gosh, folks. My gosh. Okay, this is the... Do not touch that. Without anything on your hands, folks. Okay, so since I need to improvise, and I don't know where my heat gloves are, don't laugh at me, folks, but you know this is going to work, right? I'm going to use a koozie because I need to grab it and have protection. Okay, we're going to put this one to the side so we can do a comparison after. This one is the matte finish. And boy, hello. I really like this better than any other metal product so far. Okay, folks. We're moving on to the next. We're going to do glossy this time. I still have it all lined up as I was showing you. I'm going to fold the other side over now. I'm going to tape this one down. Just use a little bit of tape so it's not so terrible to take off. And you know, like I said, we pull tight like this to keep it taut. Sorry if my camera skills aren't so great today, but it's about 100 degrees down here in my basement, and I am truthfully dying of the heat. Okay, folks, here we go again. We're doing the Duraluxe glossy. I'm going to put it in the same spot. We're going to get a new cover sheet. Let's get this on there. We had good pressure, so I'm going to leave it alone because that image looked beautiful. So, hear it now. Now that I've tested these products and I started publicizing them, you're going to see a lot of other groups trying to get their hands on it. You're going to see a lot of other companies all of a sudden pushing it. Remember, folks, where you heard it first. There's a couple of people out there that just love riding our coattails, calling up the companies and just getting affiliate links and making their group members call in, and they're always checking to see what they bought so they make sure they get their commission. No, folks, we work hard for our money here. We try to offer you the best price possible. We try to give you a wholesale price, and there are no minimums like, you know, huge minimums. There are small minimums, but you know, a lot of these big companies require huge minimums, and you do not have to worry about that here. We did glossy. Let's try one of these, folks. Let's try one of these. There's no protective coating on this one. We'll use the same image. I keep using the same image, folks, so you can compare apples to apples instead of apples to oranges. This one is called Sublimation Sky. Also 4x5. It's a Duraluxe product. You know, you can find them on the internet. I mean, not hiding where they come from. I am a Duraluxe distributor, authorized, contract signed. So no other companies could call up and complain and say, oh my God, guess who's selling what? We got 25 seconds for this one to come out, and then I'll tape up the other one. Wow, I can't believe how beautiful this looks. I am so impressed. I really am. All our photography friends out there, we got something for you. Boy, do we have something for you. Okay, folks. Another time of reckoning. Here we go. Let's hope for the same results. Let's try not to burn our fingers this time. Okay. Whoa! Wow. Wowza, wowza. Okay, there we go. We have the matte right next to the glossy. Of course, there's a difference, but they're both beautiful. Don't want to burn my hand again. Don't laugh. I got my fingers in my koozie. Mommy always said, don't put your fingers in your koozie. But I got it going on. Okay. Here we go. I think that's beautiful. It's getting a little hot for me. Okay. Trying to see if you can see that gloss, because it's unbelievable. So, you say, Stan, what the heck is the difference? This brand, that brand, any of the brands? I'm going to tell you. This isn't just painted and clear coated. This is powder coated with 2 layers. The bottom layer is white. The thick clear coating on the top. If you press correctly, you'll get 4 millimeters of penetration if you follow the directions that we've been providing, which is unbelievably great. It's bendable, folks. Did you hear what I said? You can bend it. It will not crack. It will not break. It will not chip. Don't you hate when you have a panel, an aluminum panel that you purchased for a lot of money, paid a lot of money in shipping, and then you notice the edges are a little cracked, or you got a license plate and it's chipping around the edges? Fear no more. We got you covered. Duraluxe to the rescue. Okay, folks. Sorry about that. My camera shut. Don't have to splice that sucker. Okay, let's work on our next one. Same picture once again. It's a sparkle. Beautiful. Sorry, folks, it's a little awkward. See, I like pushing it up against that other one. I hope I didn't push it off its bleed, but I think we'll be okay. Let's put it right back where we started. Oh. Okay. Let's hurry up and get something covering that. Getting a little pressure on it. Okay. And here we go. So those two really came out very nice. Let's take a look at them while we're standing here. You can see the differences. Both beautiful, both clear, matte finish, glossy finish. It is absolutely beautiful. Like I was saying, you don't have to worry about chipping. You don't have to worry about breakage. They actually bend, so you'll be able to bend them into shape. So let's say you have, I don't know, let's say 4 or 5 inches by 11 inches. You could put 2 pictures side by side, bring it to the edge of your desk. Right after you sublimate it, center it on the corner of the edge of the desk, right on the edge, and you could bend it over to make a V so it stands for itself on the desk. I remember, I don't want to date myself, but back in the 80s, I remember those lucite frames that used to slide pictures into that were like this. and the picture showed on the outside. Well, you could make that yourself with a frame. Have your picture on the outside here, the outside here, and you could bend it around an edge, and it'll come out beautiful. Okay, now the one that we're doing now is called Sublimation Sky. It's really nice. I bet nighttime shots would be beautiful with this. 28 seconds left. And we're going to have to decide which one we're going to use next. That's the satin. We'll do one of those. 15 seconds. Texture. Oh, I know. I got it. I want to do Ice Touch. Ice Touch is similar to the cutting boards. It has that texture. Okay, let's see. Boy, folks. Yes, 401 degrees is hot. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, folks, that whoa wasn't because I burned myself. That whoa was because I am amazed at how this looks. Now, this isn't smooth on the top. It's a rough finish. It's a... Ooh, that is... Ooh, very hot. And as you can see, it has that gorgeous sparkle effect in it. You know, pictures of the kids in the pool, maybe... the ocean, some sunsets. Boy, I am so impressed with this. I'm not just saying that, folks. I know, you always hear, oh, it's so good, it's so good. I really like this product. I like the company. I like the people that work there. Kevin Lumberg is the East Coast rep. And he's a great man to work with. He helps us out with any questions we've ever had about sublimation. If he can answer it, he does. Not just about Duraluxe, but about anything. So he's our man with Duraluxe, and he is going to give us insight like nobody else. We're going to do Ice Touch next. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like the texture of an ice skating rink. Try to catch some light on it. Very cool. Okay. There's no coating on this one either. I'm going to take our same image again. I know you're getting tired of this image, but this is the Birdie Memorial. It's for people that passed away during World War II and the Vietnam War. It was erected after Michael E. Birdie lived in Seagate, was a Vietnam War hero. And it was erected in his honor in Birdie Square. And then it was moved to our chapel in Seagate. So it's the main thing that you see when you come into our community, paying homage and respect to those that paid the ultimate sacrifice to make sure that we could sublimate, that we could live, that we have businesses, we could live in peace and harmony for the sacrifices others have made. Hate to sound like a mush, but you understand what I mean. Okay. Moving on, folks. This is the Ice Touch. Got a new piece of scrap paper. Yes, I haven't changed it on the bottom because I've been lazy, and it's tucked under my stand for my camera. And I don't want to go through moving it. It'll take too long and a lot of editing on my video. And I'm just not as good as others with that editing. Okay. Amy is the queen of editing. She is excellent. She has the patience of a saint when it comes to that. And I have a lot of learning. Okay. So we're letting that cool because I just don't... Oh, I can touch it. Okay. We have this so far, which is Wall Sky. We have the matte. And we have the glossy. So far, that's what we're working with. All come out beautiful. Each application, I'm sure, has its own place. Different substrates that are made by Duraluxe have different hardnesses and scratch protectant. Some of the thicker ones can be actually used for flooring, which is unbelievably great. You could use these for pictures of your family, special pictures. We'll have, floating stand-door frames and all types of stuff to make this work great for you, to make this product look as beautiful as it can be, so you could sell it easily to your clients. Okay. We're going to take this one next. It's called Textured. It's kind of like an eggshell. This one has a coating. Just scratch the little edge there, catch it. It's not as delicate as other brands that chips when you do that. There's no chipping. And I don't know if you can see that eggshell finish, but it's gorgeous. I'm quite happy to say that. Okay, I'm not going to wrap the paper till this one comes off. We have 45 seconds left. Where's my koozie? I can't find my koozie. I found my koozie. Okay, folks. Got my koozie. My coolie. Koozie, you hear me? Can coolie. Okay. It is very hot down here, folks. But I'm actually enjoying myself. The product is coming out beautiful, and I can't think of anything better to happen than a beautiful project. Okay, folks, here we go. Next. You know this is hot. Woo! Ooh. Okay. This is Ice Touch. I don't know if you could tell. I could definitely tell from here. It is gorgeous. It has the texture of an ice cube. A little similar to the cutting boards, except much clearer, as you can see. Much crisper, cleaner. Let's see if that cooled off enough for me to get my coolie around it. Ooh, that sounded bad. But, yeah. Ooh! Okay. Let's look at it straight on. Close. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Let's get that here. Cooling off. Let's put this down underneath. Let's do the next one. Okay. This one is the textured. It's the eggshell. Yes, I know I haven't changed my lower yet. I'm sorry, folks. You know, I'm definitely one that says every project change it. But today I'm having some difficulties with that. Besides running low on paper, I'm not selling these. So I'm not worried about any extra color or mess ups. Because right now, I'm feeling good that this looks so well. I'm very happy. Not just for us, but I'm happy for Kevin. It shows that a person that has never pressed this before, me, I've never pressed these before, and they're coming out beautiful with the manufacturer's instructions. Nothing was altered, nothing was guessed. It is unbelievably nice. So that makes me very happy that for all you folks out there, this will be very easy, very simple to press, kind of a no-brainer. Just follow the directions. Once the directions are followed, you'll have a beautiful project. Okay. we're going to do, I have a satin finish. I only have one more print printed out. We'll save the satin for another time. You know it's going to be good. I hate to sound that way, but there is one that I'd like to show you. This one is called Salt Lake. Salt Lake looks like the bottom of the dried Salt Lake, Utah. To me, it gives a whole different effect. So what effect this one gives, in my opinion, not the bottom of a lake. To me, it looks like a painting that's 200 years old and hanging on the wall, and it was in a very dry spot. And it looks a little cracked, a little vintage. We're going to be working with this one. We're going to do the same thing. Let's wait for the press to be done. Let's not jump the gun, folks. We have 1 minute and 23 seconds. So this is going to come in a few different sizes. To begin, we're going to have the 5x7 and the 4x6 and 8x10. Let me know what you guys think. I'll run a poll. I have a few other sizes, maybe a square size. Maybe you'll do 2 rectangles like a 5x7 and an 8x10, and then come in with a 6x6 or an 8x8. Maybe everybody would like that. Again, they all have different uses. So, different applications, different people, different strokes, different folks. Okay, we have 36 seconds, and then we'll be moving on to the textured version, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just can't wait to see it. I'm like a kid in the toy shop. Folks, did I mention, which we're not pressing tonight, but we're going to get one of the designers, probably Nikki or Ashley or Margot, to design us some really cool Halloween designs with some glow-in-the-dark action. Dying to see the glow-in-the-dark. I don't have anything to press on it today because I want it to look as good as it really can. Just don't want to press it for the sake of pressing it. Oh, folks, I lost my coolie. You hear screaming and yelling. You know, it's me burning my fingers. Oof. That is hot. But we got it. Okay, folks. This was the eggshell finish. Also came out beautiful. I'm going to have to let this cool down for a second. See if I can find another can coolie to use. And you know, the funny thing is, I know I'm staring at it. There's just so much white around here that I don't see it. Well, the one thing we do have, folks, is a lot of can coolies. Wow. Woo! How's that? That's the eggshell finish. I love it. I love it. Okay, move that over next. Okay, I'm putting my pink coolie right here on the right side. Okay, folks, we're going to be working with this one now. This one, on their sample, is very dark. You see the finish. Now, as much as I like Bob Marley and his music, it has a great effect, but I'm dying to see how it's going to look on a light image, a bright image like we have. So once again, we're going to place our substrate right down. And we're going to fold over like we've been doing. What a tape. Oh, and away we go, as Jackie Gleason would say. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, which I know sounds like a lot of time, but folks, look how beautiful these are coming out. All the different textures. I'll take some pictures, I'll post it later, all side by side so you can tell. But wow, I am so, so happy with what I'm seeing. Here comes that glossy. And our hot eggshell. So that came out really nice, folks. All the different textures sublimate beautifully, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing special was done. Nothing had to be added. Nothing had to be adjusted. And now finally we're going to have the luxury of some high-class premium aluminum panels that are bendable and they don't chip. I mean, what else can we ask for? Now, they said in their instructions, and I just remembered, supposed to put a silicone pad underneath. But folks, I have a thick rubber pad on my Geonite DK20S, so I'm hoping that that thickness rubber pad just pushes it in a little bit more. Let's see, we got another minute. I'll tighten up my pressure a little bit to help compensate that. Well, if it comes out a little messed up, it's because of me. You know, when you remember when it's too late, it always happens. When you have such a beautiful substrate, you really don't want to mess it up. And this picture I'm using is dear to me. So I could tell you that the colors are accurate to the image that I took. The flowers are the right color. You can see the flags are the correct color. And it's just a beautiful product. We have 8 seconds, folks. And I can't wait to see what it looks like. I hope I did right. I hope I did good. Because I didn't use that extra texture silicone pad, which I have sitting right here, of course, you know. Yeah. Okay, folks. The moment of truth, let's see how bad I messed up. Whew. I got little burns on my fingers. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, hello. Wow. Folks, I'm not trying to make a mockery or nothing and trying to play it up. But this really gives an image an antique look. Wow. Wow. You can see, you know, it shimmers on the different angles. Okay, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today on all these on this new product. Duraluxe panels. They have textured, they have non-textured. We're going to offer you whatever you need. Okay, just lost one. Okay, folks, be well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope you enjoyed our videos. I hope you're going to enjoy this new product. Keep an eye out. Be well. Bye-bye now. Stan Reisler for Coney Island Transfer. and sublimation and more. Learn, create, and inspire. The best place for knowledge on sublimation. The only place in our world. Okay, be well. Thank you.